That's it right there, T-Nip.
What's up, YouTubers? It's CrownSpectro back here with another video for you guys, and we're showing you guys a little bit of that 2K20 demo. I tested it out and I played it, and honestly, I didn't get around to playing it until like late in the afternoon. I had to go to school and stuff like that. So, yeah, I had classes, and my classes ain't really until the afternoon. So I had to get home kind of pretty late to get to these things, and well, 2K20 demo was it was pretty cool. I mean, I like the changes that they did make to this game, and I do love the fact that they have indeed made a lot of improvements and showed a lot of promise that, now that like I won't say that, dual archetypes aren't a thing anymore in NBA 2K20, but everything's your choice now. It's not you just choosing an archetype or a dual archetype anymore, or pure build. If you want a pure build, you will make that pure build because everything's a choice now in the game. Everything you do in this game is now a choice. All your stats, the way you set everything, it's a choice. The way you set up your character is a choice. No matter how tall you make him, how long you make his arms, his weight, even the little body types now is now a thing. You don't just have one generic body type that everybody has the same body type. And I like the fact that everybody has a different body type now, and you can now choose what sort of body type you want and like what kind of body type that you feel that suits your character the best. And I do indeed like that. Now, indeed, I did have like a whole good, I say 2 hours, maybe an hour and a half footage of this game, but don't worry, people. It's just only like what this is what 10 minutes of 10 minutes of footage. So I didn't think you guys wanted to see that entire hour of footage, so I just kept it short and simple, due to the fact that, let's be honest, an hour of footage, that is a lot. Maybe one day I may indeed edit that footage and work into another video. I don't know yet. You guys tell me what you think I should do with the rest of that footage. But yeah, I was checking out a lot of stats and stuff. And I admit, before I first started, working on deciding on what sort of character I wanted to make, I was actually kind of contradicting myself. One minute I wanted a playmaker, the next minute I kind of wanted a playmaker sharp. I kind of wanted a person who can drive, but I didn't want someone who didn't have no defense. Defense actually did matter to me, because when I actually didn't notice what I would like put certain stats above, then I would notice that my defense was sort of lacking. Like it was pretty low on certain builds and things like that. And I noticed, like, just because you're big doesn't mean your defense is gonna be great either. Your defense is about the same as it would be as a point guard or shooting guard. It doesn't really matter the size. I didn't really check the small sizes, like 6'0", or like I don't even know what's the shortest size in this game, like shortest height in this game, to be honest. The shortest height maybe like 5'11", 5'9", 5. I'm not sure. I really didn't look at a point guard shortest height, so I'm not sure. I might check that out later today. And yeah, it was a cool experience. And I wish there was more than just one game you played at the end, after you made your character. I mean, I like the fact that you could indeed, make more characters and keep trying out different builds and stuff, but it did suck that you could only make one build, and the fact that you couldn't change none of your dribble moves. You couldn't do, you couldn't really do much. You could indeed test out your build's potential at full power, but the thing is like, you never know, because like 2K just may change these stats. Like they may change some of these archetype builds, like how they work, how they operate. After all, this is just a demo. This isn't a full game, so we don't know how these builds are gonna really be when the actual game comes out. You can't really expect the builds that are on the demo to be exactly like how the builds are gonna be on the 2K20 actual game. And that, in this fact, is kind of what had me like, yeah. I mean, it was cool to test out a lot of different builds. And I was able to test out some shooting guards, little medium-sized shooting guard, not too tall, not too short. Pretty decent height, small forward, and it was pretty good, and I liked the gameplay. But I still wish there was more. I wish there wasn't just one game, or at least give us the ability to go back and play more than one game. Like the Rattlers versus Warriors, yeah, I see what they're doing with that, but like really just one game, and then you can't even access that character anymore once you made and played that game, which kind of sucks because it's like, okay, I only had one game to play with this character, you know, like indeed I may indeed forget like how that felt, how his experience was, like, you know, how his playstyle was, and like you may just forget, you know. I feel like it would have been better for this demo if you was allowed to play more than one game, you know. And I don't mean most of the game. I say it should have been at least about 4. You should be able to play at least about 4 games. 4 games, 4 games maximum. 4 games, at least being able to constantly replay the Warriors versus, you know, Raptors game. You should be able to replay it as much as you like, because I feel like that would have been the key right there to be people being able to see how their characters really work and how they operate. And due to that, I just felt like that the demo was indeed lacking compared to the other preludes and stuff like that in the past, of 2K19, 2K18, 2K17, etc., etc. And you know, and it just felt like there was more they could have added. And also, there was another thing I noticed, that you couldn't edit your dribble moves, because I indeed did test out a playmaker. And I think he was a playmaking shooting guard, like a shooting guard, like playmaker, like sharp, I guess you could say, or shot creator. But I think he was more of a sharp person, because I remember choosing the spot up take over for him. That's not in this gameplay footage, that's in my other gameplay footage. But if you guys want to see that, tell me down in the comment section below. It was pretty sad though, because I did lose that game, and I do feel ashamed for having to lose that game, because like I was really winning that game and I just don't know what happened. You know, I fell off, you know. I guess I just ended up falling off and didn't score like I should have been scoring. And yeah, but anyways though, it was, you know, the demo, it showed a lot. You know, it gave 2K the experience, you know, it gave you the 2K20 experience, you know, it gave you a little taste of what the game's gonna be like. And based off the shooting meter and stuff like that, I'm down with the shooting meter. And it is kind of small, but it's, you know, it's seeable. You know, it's not like the shot meter is not seeable at all. And the fact that the shot meter is seeable is great. And I did like how, like, it didn't, you know, free throws are not like how they were in 19. You know, I did set my guy to 99, so you know that's one thing. But like I set his stats for free throws to 70, and he was making pretty good green free throw shots. Now I'm not sure that's gonna be like that in 2K20, but his free throws were 70. So, and if he's making greens on 70, then I think that's a pretty decent free throw, you know, percentage for him to be hitting greens at. And yeah, I was thinking like there's a lot of things that I had to say about 2K20 demo, you know, and one of them is that I felt like that this game, it's gonna be the 2K, you know, it's gonna be the 2K that everybody wanted, you know, the 2K that everybody wanted. This is what we wanted from out of 2K18 and 19, but we never got, you know. We only got pieces of what we wanted from 2K18 and 2K19. Well, let's be honest. Well, I don't want to say 2K18 because that was quite of a disappointment to me, to be honest. I mean, don't get me wrong, I still play the game, but 2K19 beat that game by a landslide, in my opinion. I don't know. You guys tell me what you think down in the comments below about that. And it was 2K had a lot. It showed a lot. It showed a lot of things. It showed a lot of changes. It showed that you can now, you know, everything is your choice in 2K20. You know, when you make your character, everything is your choice. There's never not a point in the game where things are not your choice. And you know, stats. You know, you set your stats to what you want to. The badges. Let's get on the badges. I like the badges. You know, I really do like the badges. You know, so many bad choices based off the stats that you put on your character are based off, you know, the points you can use to put to your badges. So, you know, if you're mainly a shooter, you're gonna have a lot of shooter badges, a lot of shooter points to put towards your shooter badges, which I do like that you can just, you know, put towards your own badges and things like that. And I really do like this. You know, it's giving those 2K17 vibes, but more upgraded. You know, I feel like it's more freedom than it was in 2K17. This is what I'm getting from these vibes. And there was a lot of cool things that I wanted to try out in this game, but I wasn't able to try out too many things due to the fact that you can only play one game. You know I said that a lot, that you can only play one game, but seriously, one game, like, come on, bro, one game. But like, and like this, it doesn't help the fact that I keep constantly, you know, I can make new characters and play that same game over, but it doesn't matter because it's not the same character that you were just playing with. So I feel like that you should have been able to play at least more than one game. and the character that you had first made or any previous game. You should be able to play that game as much as you like, just to get you a feel of how that character would be. So when you do decide to make a character on 2K20, or you decide to make that same build that you made on the demo on 2K20, you'll be sure about that build. You're sure that that build is the build that you want. But as I see right now, some people do indeed have the builds they want. Some people found some good jump shots and things like that. Yeah, the people found the builds, things like that. They found the custom jump shots is obviously gonna be a thing when the extra game come out. So a lot of people gonna be, coming up with videos and things like that. So I'm not sure if I'm really gonna be having this 2K, but you guys tell me what you think in the comment section down below about 2K20, and I'll see you guys in the next video. See ya.